Hello everyone and welcome to Sally and Bytes. Today, I am here to teach Relational Database and SQL, Part 9, MySQL DQL Commands, Data Query Language, DQL, SQL Query Processing, SQL SELECT Statement, using where clause, displaying query result distinct clause. So, let's dive in and get started. In the previous videos, we have learnt about Data Definition Language (DDL) commands and Data Manipulation Language (DML). Now in this video, we are going to learn about Data Query Language (DQL) commands, which includes select command. Let's learn about SQL query processing. Now look at the steps. Step 1, creating the database. Step 2, creating the table. Step 3, inserting the data in the table. Data is stored in the table. Now, it's time to perform Step 4, query processing on the already created tables to retrieve and view the data on the screen. So, what is a query? A query is a command given to get a desired result from the database table. The select command is used to query or retrieve data from a table in the database. SQL SELECT Statement is used to fetch data from one or more database tables. It is used to select rows or columns from a database or relation. Let's learn about SQL SELECT Statement. Select statement is used to retrieve data from a database. It is the most commonly used SQL command. It can be used to retrieve a subset of rows or columns from one or more tables present in a database. Here, we are going to discuss about projection using select command, selection, selecting specific rows using where clause, reordering columns while displaying query results, eliminating duplicate or redundant data using distinct clause. Let's discuss about the projection using select command. So what do you mean by projection? Projection involves selecting specific columns from a table while retrieving data. It's achieved by listing the desired column names after the select keyword. It returns all rows from a relation with selective attributes. It displays all columns along with the respective rows. The syntax is select column underscore name 1, column underscore name 2, and goes on, from table underscore name semicolon. Here, column underscore name 1, column underscore name 2, are the field names of the table you want to select data from. The table underscore name represents the name of the table you want to select data from. Let's see an example. Before you start using select for DQL, make sure you're familiar with and have worked on DDL and DML statements. Before we start query processing using select command, at first, we have to create a database, then create a table and insert values in the table. Now, look at the screen. The database in which we are going to work with is opened at first, as we have created the database earlier. So, come on, look at the yellow box. We have to type show databases semicolon to view all the databases which we have stored already. We can type either in uppercase or lowercase, as MySQL is not case sensitive. What can you see here? There are many inbuilt databases already stored in MySQL. So, we are going to use the database, which we have created, named Institute. Yes, look at the red arrow pointing to Database Institute. So, what statement should we type now to use the Institute database? Look at the blue box below. We type the statement use institute semicolon. Yes, the database is open now and we can use it. Inside the Institute database, we are creating a table named Student Info. Come on, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, create table student info, open brackets roll number integer not null primary key, name varchar of 25 not null, gender char of 1, marks integer of 10, dob date, stream varchar of 25, close brackets semicolon. Now, look at the blue box below. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, show tables semicolon to verify that the table student info has been created in the Database Institute. Now, press the Enter key. Yes, now, look at the red arrow. You can see the student info table in the Database Institute. Whatever tables you have created earlier in the Database Institute will be displayed here, as we have typed, show tables in the MySQL prompt. All the tables will be shown under the Database Institute. Now, we are going to use table student info inside the Database Institute. Come on, now, we are going to insert values in the student info table. Now, look at the yellow box. We have used Insert into Values command to insert 10 records in the student info table. You can add any number of records, as shown on the screen. Yes, we have inserted 10 records. Now what's next? Step 4. We have to start query processing. Projection of SQL returns all rows from a relation with selective attributes or columns. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select name, gender from student info semicolon. And when pressed Enter key. What can you see here? Yes, look at the red box. This select command displays only name and gender attributes from the student info table containing 10 rows or records. Projection of SQL displays all columns along with the respective rows. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, select star from student info semicolon. Press the Enter key. What can you see? Yes, look at the red box. It displays all the rows of all the columns according to the column list defined in the table structure student info. You have to note that the asterisk star symbol means all. Select asterisk or select star means displaying all the columns from a relation. Let's see salient features of SQL SELECT statement. Column order display. Select command displays the columns of the table in the same order in which they are selected from the table. Asterisk for all columns. To retrieve all the columns in the column list from a table using select command, asterisk, star symbol, is used and the columns are displayed in the same order in which they are stored in the table. Semicolon termination. All the statements, inclusive of select statement, in SQL are terminated with a semicolon. Use of semicolon is dependent on the version in use. Let's learn about selection, selecting specific rows using where clause. Partial rows, all columns. It returns some of the rows and all the columns in the relation. Where clause for specific tuples. Use of where clause is required when specific tuples are to be fetched or manipulated. Asterisk for all columns. To select all the columns from a table, the asterisk, that is star symbol, can be used. Where clause evaluation. When a where clause is used with a select statement, the SQL query processor scans the entire table row by row. It checks each row against the condition specified in the where clause. If the condition is true for a row, that row is selected and displayed. Otherwise, if the condition is false for all rows, it returns an empty set, no data found. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select star from student info where gender equal to m semicolon. Press Enter key. What is seen here? Yes, look at the red box. It displays all attributes or columns but specific tuples, rows, which satisfy the condition in the student info table. So, all the records or rows of gender equal to m, totally 5 rows, are selected and printed. Let's see another example. Now, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select star from student info where roll number less than or equal to 106 semicolon. Press the Enter key. What can you see here? Yes, look at the red box. It displays only those records whose roll number is less than or equal to 106. So totally 6 rows are selected and printed. Let's learn about reordering columns while displaying query results. Column order customization. Query results can have their column order adjusted as per user preference during display. Display modification only. This reordering is solely for presentation purposes, not changing the physical arrangement or storage of columns in the database. User-friendly presentation. Users can alter column sequence in query outputs for better readability without affecting the database's actual structure. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select name, roll number, DOB, marks from student info, semicolon. Press Enter key. What can you see here? Yes, look at the red box. The column shall be displayed in the changed order as name shall be displayed as the first column, roll number as the second column, DOB as the third column and marks as the fourth column respectively. 10 rows are selected and printed. Let's learn about eliminating duplicate or redundant data using distinct clause. Duplicate row removal. Distinct in a select statement eliminates duplicate rows from the query results, displaying each unique row once. Unique column values. It's utilized to fetch exclusively distinct or unique values from a specific column within the table. Single usage. The distinct keyword can be applied only once in a single select statement, ensuring uniqueness based on the entire row retrieved or on specific columns. The syntax is, select distinct column _name from table _name, semicolon. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select stream from student info, semicolon. What can you see in the display of the blue box? Yes, this statement shall return all the tuples for field stream from table student info. It will return duplicate values also. That is the repeated values. Science stream is displayed 4 times, vocational stream is displayed 2 times, commerce stream is repeated 2 times and so on. Thus, in order to remove these duplicate values, distinct clause is used. Now, we write a query for displaying the distinct contents on the basis of the field stream from student info table. Now look at the red box. In the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, select distinct stream from student info, semicolon. Press the Enter key. What can you see in the display of the pink box? Yes, each stream like science, vocational, commerce and humanities is selected only once. Duplicate values are removed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you are new to my Sally and Bytes YouTube channel to stay updated with engaging content and never miss out on my latest videos. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and relatives. Watch the upcoming videos, Relational Database and SQL, Part 10, SQL Operators, Arithmetic Operators, Relational Operators, Logical Operators, Special Operators. You can check the link in the description box given below.